Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome everyone to Mr. Comics 89. I got two apologies to make to you guys. One, I'm filming this early in the morning because I didn't have time any other time. So if I look half dead during this portion of the clip, it's because I'm tired and I'm still waking up. So I apologize. And the second part to apologize is this first section of the video was meant to be a complete unboxing. Out of the box, unwrapping it out of the bubble wrap. It was meant to be that complete thing. But, the package I got, the medium flat rate box, was slightly crushed in a way, where it was just not pristine. And I was concerned about the comic inside, so therefore I opened it just to make sure and inspect the slab just to make sure it was good. I mean, this book came from Reggie, so I trust Reggie, packed it well. Maybe not as well as I would have done as far as the amount of bubble wrap used, but he did do a good job, and the book was unharmed. So, what book do you ask? I ordered two copies, a raw that I got a while ago, and the 9.8 of Isolation #1. I also got that he threw in a reader's copy of Isolation #1 without the front cover. I guess it was because of Reggie said damage during the print run kind of a thing. So the book, so he threw in free. I'm guessing I'm not the only one who got a free reader's copy. So, thank you, Rich, for that. It's very cool. But I had the guide signed by Reggie and Doug, and so I didn't feel like I needed a signed copy of this book. But so I'm really happy with the 9.8 blue label here. Gorgeous, and I love the cover. So, gotta support the independent collectors and out there in the community, right? People help keep the hobby going. So, what I like about this is, I get to, you can see Reggie's name, it's really cool to see Reggie's name on the cover. But, I had a thought, I was expecting this slightly different label, honestly, when I arrived. I expected nothing to be over here. Because I didn't think it was a first appearance, other than being the first appearance, first Isolation comic, low print run, based on this kind of story that you see on the Key Collector app. I didn't expect to see anything over here, really. But when I saw something over here, I was like, oh, that's cool. And it was a Della Gunderson cover, and first Swolger publishing title. So, and Swolger Publishing 722. Over there. So, Reggie, your name might only be on the actual book itself, but Swolger, which you are every bit of a part of, well, because you created it, duh. Told you early in the morning, guys, I apologize. But, very cool, Reggie. You got, your heart and soul and Swolger up in the label and recognized by CGC. So, very cool. So, very cool. Love the book. Love it. I am very thankful to have it. It's gonna look great up on the wall. Don't have very many at all independent kind of comic books. A few Spawn titles, a dozen kind of thing at most. But I only count that as one in general. And a few other smaller independent stuff, but really, two Walking Dead books, a couple of Savage Dragon books, but ultimately, I don't do independents. I do 98% Marvel, 1% DC, and the 1% independent kind of thing. I probably buy, I probably barely buy more DC than I do independent comics, honestly. Up here on my wall, I have, except for one book, the one Superman book, all Marvel out of 4, 8, 12, 17 books. And of the 3, 6, 8, 8, 16, 20. Out of the 24 books over there, 25 if you include the one on my desk. Well, 26 if you include this one here, Amazing Fantasy book. Out of the 26 books on this wall, all Marvel. Two books up there, Marvel. So again, I don't do very much independent or DC books displayed. Like I said, there's one DC book slab displayed. I have more, but I only have one displayed on the wall. So there is quite a different. But Reggie here will definitely make Reggie's book here will definitely make the wall. Definitely make the wall. You know, to display just because it's a very cool cover. The black, the axe, the copperish rainbow, warm hue, isolation, the font itself. Really, really cool. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this video. Now we open that slab from my man Reggie. Let's get to this. Now this is an interesting package unboxing here. I was watching Only Slabs, run by the channel Rob's Fat Stack of Comics, which I am going to be a guest on their show November 5th, I think. But I was watching the video, or the latest episode, and you know they give away comics in different times in the show. You know if you've seen that show, and one of the times someone won, Legion of Comics won. You know his name was drawn. His name was he won, and he literally was not excited about any of the books randomly selected for him. You know, like, oh boy, yay. I mean, if they're not your thing, it's not your thing. Totally understand. You know, so I'm joking in the comments in the video. You know, like, oh, I'll take them. You know, joking and all that. And Legion was like, you know, telling Rob, send them to me. So I got a package here with the books that I got from Rob's Fat Stack of Comics. So, from the show, from their Only Slabs show. So, this is gonna be some fun. I only remember two books. So, this will be a partial remember. I mean, I'll recognize all of them, but this will be a partial, oh yeah, kind of a thing. Alright. Gotta say, Rob, I really love the packing. About as much as I like the sticker stuff that's here, so. My first time getting anything from him. I've watched a few of his videos and a few of his, the shows now. You know, back when it was Only Slabs. And when it was Slab Hub. So, I enjoy watching the show. Definitely enjoy watching it. So, definitely give Rob a follow on YouTube and Instagram. If you don't. And thank you for the stickers. I always like getting stickers from people. Add them to my black plastic totes. Ooh, this is a magnet. So, look forward to look forward to that. All right, here you go. So 6 books, I remember. All right, Batman Gotham Adventures number 9. So, I don't have very many Batman books. I mean, I have some. Detective Comics, Batman. So this would be a cool thing. Plus, it's the animated series, or based on it. Looks like it by the artwork, so. Cool. Cool. Alright, got Champions #1 variant edition. This is a local comic shop day 2016 exclusive Neal Adams variant. So I got Champions #1 now. So I believe I have this on my key list that I've created and things like that. Wasn't the variant. Wasn't the variant. I remember. I thought it was the same book, but if it matters that much to me, I'll buy the regular A cover. You know, but cool Champions book, and especially, I think if we're getting things like the Thunderbolts and things like that, New Avengers possibly coming up, you know, if Marvel makes more movies, it's only a matter of time before you got a Champions League showing up. So it's definitely a book to have. Here's one of the books I remember. Pardon me. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man, issue #120, the all-new, all-daring. I don't remember if I have this book or not. I thought I might have, but I can't remember. But even if I do... Oh, my cat. Shut up, cat. Anyway. Love it. Great border, 25th anniversary cover. Great book to have. X-Force #11, a book I do have. Third appearance of Deadpool. Deadpool first with a real Domino. So again, I knew I had this book, but it's still cool. Still cool. And the last two books, The Transformers, issue #29. I have never owned a Transformers book. Like the movies. Don't know what to think about the comic books. I don't know what I ever thought about the comic books, honestly. It's kind of like okay. I mean, it's certainly Transformers book is better than a ROM book, at least to me. I have known nothing about ROM. At least Transformers, I know what the heck I'm looking at. So, according to newcadia.com, this was a near mint minus. No. I mean, I'm not the world's best grader. But if this here with all of these spine ticks and that staining, this little thing there. Again, not complaining about the book itself. I'm critiquing, you know, their gray. They say near mint minus. This is a near mint minus. I'm King Charles. You know, I'm the King of England. So, nice to meet you guys. You may kiss the ring. Just kidding. Alright, the last book. Web of Venom, Empire's End, #1, variant cover. I've had a good day, long day. Good. I've had a good night, so it's definitely been fun. So, hope you enjoyed the unboxing of the slab from Reggie. Again, I'm filming this in 2 different parts. Obviously, I'm most likely wearing something else. You know, and I'm technically filming part 2. This part here first. You know, I wanted to open the video with opening the Isolation from Reggie. So very excited to have that book and all that. So again, it is not here, so I might set it down here in the video and then poof, it's gone. But anyway, cool books. Obviously, the books that I am most excited about out of these 6, well, these 3 are the least out of the 6. I love my Spider-Man. Love my Spider-Man. A older Batman, 99, based on the animated series. It was cool. Something like this, because I don't collect. I mean, it seems like all DC can publish nowadays is 70% Batman. And I'm not interested in reading Batman like that. I mean, a few issues here and there, but I'm not a Batman reader. And even if I was a Batman reader, I couldn't be that kind of a Batman reader. I'd have to have a second job that pays 4 times what I'm making now to afford all those books of DC a month. But comics like this, depending on the story and all that, I could get behind a lot more often because I grew up watching these TV shows. I love them. And again, Champions. The variant edition of I'm pretty sure it's the variant edition of #1 that I want, and even if it is, awesome. It didn't cost me a thing to get a copy of the book, because when Champions comes out, all the copies are going to go up, particularly. But so I look forward to it. So they forgot the whites of Miles' eyes. I mean, maybe it looks better. What do you guys think? Down below in the comments. Does Miles Morales in his costume look better without the white eyes? Does it look better with black eyes or white eyes, like normal, for this costume? I'd almost say if they highlight, like the frame of the picture is red. If you highlight that white, but still have a black lens, black lens itself, that I think would be perfect, almost, to create the perfect look. Anyway, awesome. So thank you again, Legion, for giving me your books that you won, in a sense, or passing on the giveaway that you won because you didn't want the book. I appreciate it. Those are some pretty cool books. I'm happy to have them. And especially thank you to Rob's Fat Stack of Comics and Chris the Comic Vet, for giving those away, so that I could win here on this show. So take care, everyone. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out my contest down below for 750 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video. Talk to you later, and happy collecting.